Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
Greetings to all. I am Dr. Lizy, Assistant Professor, Department of English from Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology. Today in our session, we are going to see about the qualities of effective leaders. Before entering inside this topic, it is better to know as an individual why leadership quality is necessary for an individual. Leadership quality is very important for a person to develop his professional as well as his personal skills. Let us see the qualities of effective leaders. Already many of you will be following certain qualities. Today we are going to see one by one. Kindly see any one thing which is applicable to you, introspect yourself where you have to develop. 10 qualities of effective leaders. What are all the 10 qualities of effective leaders? When I say motivation is very important for a person, clear vision is very important, values are very important. There is so many other criteria which are very important to develop yourself. One by one, let us see the first quality. Having a clear vision. A person who is having a well defined mental image and he knows very well what to achieve and what is his goal at the end is a person with a clear vision. When the head of the member or a team leader has a proper vision, it is very easy for the entire team members to follow. Second thing is, everyone should understand what is a purpose for motivation. Motivation is another important thing to have a clear vision. WHY, why? This explains the purpose of life for a person. In that, you have to see what are all the legendary things you are going to live and how are you going to find out the purpose in your life. For example, you have joined your engineering here. It is a 4 years course. If you have a vision clearly, what are you going to achieve? If you have the focus for a long term vision, it will be very helpful for you to develop. Next thing is having clear values. When I say values, a person with the values is always respectful and he earns respect very easily. Values as well as helps you to become a guiding principle where it influences about your behavior as well as your decision. When you make proper decision and you make your decision correct and you follow the same thing in your behavior also, you earn a value. And self awareness and clarity is another important thing to develop your value. When I say self introspection, then and there identify your strength and weakness and find out where you have to develop. Determine your values based on your experience. Now what is experience? You at times be very happy, we feel prideful. When you have a happiness and pride, it is a sense of fulfillment that you have to get when you study or when you work. Whatever you do, that determines your values. So because of this, what happened? When you earn value, what happened? It leads to a greater satisfaction and you also have a improved well-being totally. The third one is knowledge. As we all know, a knowledgeable person is always appreciated and he is said to be an intelligent person also. The way you have come to an organization to study, it is very important for you to know about the environment and lead accordingly. This is what they say, the norms and policies of an institution should be followed and adopted by the student. You should also have a well-versed knowledge in all the areas which will be very helpful. Able to inspire. This quality is a very important quality, very difficult to develop also. What do you mean by inspiration? A person who stands out of the crowd, he proves himself or herself to be appreciated by others, he's been inspired. To fill someone with the urge or an ability to do or feel something, especially something creative. There are people who has lot of potentiality, they don't get opportunity to bring it out. So as an individual person or as a team leader, if you are able to pull it up, you will be inspired, able to find out the strength of other people, and you also should help them to bring out their potential where you will be inspired by them. Appreciate the identity, identify the potentiality, make them also grow. That will also able to inspire. Next one is able to lead by example. This is quite difficult to follow, but it has a lot of meaning in that. Effective leaders always, if you see, they set a very good example where others can follow. Not only they are standing out of the crowd, they do something or achievement where others inspire and also they follow accordingly. Their words and behaviors, this is very important to notice, their words and behaviors are always consistent where it will be very helpful with each other. You can't see any change in it since their vision is clear, they have good values as well as they lead by the example easily. You have to generate a trust with the entire team so that you can follow it properly and you can excel in your life. Next one is take the responsibility. This is lacking in many of the students. The reason is they don't like to take the responsibility. You must be very particular. Effective leaders, they are responsible for other person's thought, action, and result. We are only responsible. That should come in your mind. The second important point is never complain or blame others. This will definitely put your leadership quality down. Courageous, as you all know, courageous is a familiar word. Brave, they dare to do the right things, they dare to make decision. They are not afraid of any calculated risk and they handle their fear very well. Courageous people always do think differently. They are very innovative and creative. Team spirit. Coming to team spirit, in today's generation, we all can see only a single child at home. From there, you are brought to a university or you study or in a workplace, only teamwork will work. No individual growth is identified or it will not be appreciated. Enable the member in a group to cooperate, work well together. A way of thinking and acting that shows the loyalty to its team as well as its members. Team members always, when you perform an activity, you can understand one thing, together in a team when you build there is a unity. For example, you are a leader of a club member, your club member activity should be you take the responsibility, you deliver everything to them, make them as a team, tell your goal, ask the team members to accept whatever you tell, let them also take your goal as their goal, so this team spirit works out very well. Next is continuous improvement. A continuous improvement always needs two things. One is focus, another one is consistency. When you do things for opportunity every now and then, or you keep it just every 21 days, try to identify one new opportunity where you can grow. After 21 days, you can accumulate and find out whether you have grown. This you can identify even with your friends. For example, you have 5 to 6 friends with you. Each and every friend has a good quality or a different potentiality which you don't have. You might be moving with them very friendly only because of that particular quality. Try to grab that quality and implement in your life so that you have an added strength for your behavior. Believe in adding value whenever and wherever you can. You can even try to do this continuous experiment, continuous improvement as a small change. You can track your impact of changes every now and then. The last one is resilience. This is very important. Bouncing back from an obstacle and a setback is not that easy. If you have this wonderful quality, wherever you go, you can come up very well. Never bother about your self-esteem. Should not put your self-esteem down. You should know how to develop it. So in a team, a good leader is focusing on resilience, both taking care of himself as well as prioritizing the leading employee well-being, as well as they will also enable the performance for themselves and their team. Both they also should grow, their team also should grow. These are the 10 important things which you have to remember. Already if you are following, it is well and good. Those are not following, try to implicate in your life so that you can see an improvement in your personality. Put together all the leadership quality. There are 5 things I'll put together. First one, this is very, very helpful for students. Whoever is giving a work, whatever might be, whether you are a group leader or your class team member, club activity member, initiative and volunteerism should come from each and every student. This is the first thing you have to follow, which will develop your leadership skill. Next one, decision making. When I say decision making, what do you understand by decision making? Everybody can't make right decision every time. What you have to do? First, you take a decision. If you find, I take a decision today, after 4 days, I feel that the decision may not sound so good to me. So, what you have to do is the decision what you have taken, try to make it straight. Find out the possibility to make your decision straight. That is a good decision maker. Third one is, you all are grown up as a single child, as I told earlier. So, when you come to a group, you must always have it. There is only win-win attitude. There is no single person winning at all when you work in a team. You have to win, your team has to win. So, that is a win-win attitude. The fourth one is develop a very good team spirit among the members so that they will listen to what you say, they will focus to what you say, they will understand and trust your words. The last one is problem solving. Every time, try to be a problem solver. Locate possibilities and opportunities where you can solve the problem. Don't focus on the obstacle, don't focus on the setbacks. Try to overcome and be a good problem solver. If you inculcate all these 5 leadership quality, definitely you can work as well as lead a group very easily. Thank you.